Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Morningwood. Look what happened. Last time, literally as I was finishing the video, we overloaded the power, okay? Now, I've got to assume that's what's happened, alright, because we were getting pretty close anyway. And let's be honest, I've added a lot of new stuff, especially in this community college. There are quite a few computers, so I'm expecting that the computers and all of the lights, all of this new cooking equipment and stuff, that's probably what's done it. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to come in here and we're going to disconnect this power, all right, just here, okay, and we're going to make this a high priority. We're going to speed things up a little bit so that we can get this done. And yeah, once this is disconnected, we can instantly turn the other power station back on. Once it's done, we can connect our new power station that we created, if you remember, just up here. Oh look, the frame rate didn't die. Just up here, we've got our new power station. In fact, let's get these wires down now before I do anything else. I think we're going to have to connect them up. What do you reckon? Through the kitchen? I mean, it's not the most practical route to take, let's be honest, but it's the only route I currently have. Unless I want to, like, bring it up and over and round and down. But I don't want to do that for now. So you know what, let's just go with this for now, okay? And I'm going to come back to it in the future, and we'll bring it out this way, and then we'll follow the road, you know, and we'll do it like the standard, the standard road layout and stuff like that. Okay, so once those cables are in, the top area is going to have its power back. For now, we can come down here and turn this power on, because honestly, it's down here, isn't it? I don't want all of our villagers, you know, causing a ruckus when they realise there's no lights, so that they can read their, like, pornos in bed. There's no TV, you know, so they can't watch their favourite shows, for example, which I can imagine would be a bit of a frustration for them. And they of course, they won't be able to listen to the radio, you know, and that's important. Music is important, especially for people who kind of live in a place like this and you know, require a bit of relaxation every now and then, especially as we haven't built them a spa sauna yet, which we will get to at some point. But anyway, let's get. I'm getting really distracted, you know. I'm just thinking about all the things that they can't do when they've got without electricity. Let's turn that power back on straight away. There we go. That's nice. And we're going to come up here, see how these cables are doing. Now, I think we need to make these a high priority, honestly. Like, it's not just a community college that isn't really being used this second that is affected by this power situation. It's also these houses over here. Okay? Now, these houses, they're going to wake up, and again, they're not going to be able to read their pornos. They're not going to be able to watch their, like, Richard and Judy, that kind of thing. Maybe, I don't think all of them will read porno. I mean, let's be honest. Like, not everybody reads porno. Like, maybe some of them are a bit more sophisticated than that, you know? Maybe they like to read a bit of, I don't know, Faust, perhaps. Something like that. But today, we're going to do the common room, okay? And if we've got time, we're also going to do a little bit of the outdoor area for the community college kind of people to use. But the common room and this restaurant, these are going to be spaces that I think probably should be sociable, because sociable spaces are, you know, that's the best way for the students to kind of meet each other, find new, like, work partners to team up with. That kind of thing. But we'll leave the room off for now, because if we assign the room, all of the villagers come over and they you know, they want to use it when it's not even ready. But we can think about the fact that they need some tables to eat their food at. So I think this section over here is just going to be like table section, you know. We're just going to have a couple of tables. I don't know. Maybe we should do them this way. I think this way is a little bit more practical, because we can make it a little bit prettier as well, you know. Like, if we do it like that, so that in fact, let's do it one over. So there's a little bit of space, you know. We don't need to punch them up. These guys aren't prisoners or anything, you know. Like, they're here to live. They're villagers, you know. So we're gonna make sure they're comfortable. I'd like to give them better chairs, but according to TKO, they won't eat if I do that. I should correct that. In fact, you know what? Let's have a little test of a theory, because we've got modded chairs as well. Now, TKO told me off because he thinks that office chairs, the fancy office chairs, should be for VIPs only. And like me, I'm of a different ilk. You know, I want everybody to have a fancy chair, because that's just the way I am at the end of the day. I think everybody in this village deserves a fancy chair. And, oh, look at this! Oh my god, they're using the computer room. This is immense. Wow, what do you think they're doing? Hang on, why are they... They're sitting on the desks. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's this guy? Alfingers Lindsay. Interesting. A dangerous individual... What? I don't want any dangerous individual. Oh, I suppose, like, he was the victim of a dangerous individual, wasn't he? That's the rule that we have here. Hang on. Is this somebody who's OD'd? Let's go and check this out. I think this is what this icon means. Pierce? What's the deal with Pierce? Is he... Simon Pierce? Can I see what your deal is? Found weapons, found drugs, trading. Estimated... Ooh, look at that. That's, it's not the best. Not the best. I don't know what's going on with me. Probably all the drugs and alcohol that we have in this place, actually. Like, that's probably not helping the health situation. But you know what? I don't care. Everybody is happy. Alright? Pretty happy, anyway. Staff morale's 100%. Like, I can make do with that, I'll be honest. But let's get back to this restaurant. I'm going to put these green chairs down, okay? Because I want to know if they're actually going to use these green chairs, or if they're just going to, you know, stand around and eat their food in the middle of nowhere. Because it would be frustrating if they do that. But at the same time, we'll learn a lesson, okay? I think this will be fine. Like, it's only TKO who has his doubts, you know, and he's not, you know, he's not like the all-seeing prison architect. I guess he is the all-seeing prison architect. Just ignore what I was saying, all right? We're just going to roll with it and see how it goes. Because if we don't roll with it and see how it goes, you know, we won't find out the interesting things. Like the fact that this hospital works. I mean, this is the thing I'm most proud of. Not the fact it's a cross shape. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's the fact that, like, it's all these individual rooms, all right? And they're all working. The doctors are, like, patrolling them. You know, they're checking on all of the patients and stuff that are here. And I don't know. It's just a thing of beauty to me. I'm kind of happy with it. So, we're going to have to wait for the workers to turn up to install the... I don't know where they are. They've all kind of disappeared off. But we do need a single bench to pass the requirements for a restaurant for some reason. Okay, so we're going to... Wait, what did we just complete? Wait, oh my god, our prisoners passed the How to Cut Hair program. That's it, it's done. Look at this. They know how to cut hair now, apparently. How to cut, teaching, wonderful. So I guess we can get some new grants in. Because we completed a few grants, actually. I completed that security one before, and I didn't even think about, like, grabbing a new one to, you know, to see what we can do. But how about, we could do wig production? That could be an idea, couldn't it? Let's try that one. We'll see what happens with wig production. MaxSec infrastructure. Increase the size of your security force, unlock body armor. I mean, I don't think we need that right now. We'll leave that one for now. I don't think we need it right this second. Cell block C. We could do that. Let's take cell block C, alright? Let's boosted our bank balance up a little bit more, which isn't too bad. Another 30 grand, you know, with the 15 grand prepayments and the 15 grand completion payment we just had. How do we... Is it logistics? Max jobs, 5. Okay. Assign 8 prisoners. Oh, for fuck's sake. Turns out the barbershop isn't big enough to do 8 prisoners. I mean, that's fine. We're going to build another barbershop somewhere else, undoubtedly at some point. But we'll just have to leave it for now. Let's get back to planning our restaurant and common room. Because I do keep getting distracted, I'll be honest. So all these fancy things are kind of coming to fruition. And, like, I just want to go and have a look and see what was going on, you know? But I think we need some sofas in this mother, you know? A couple of sofas against the wall. Maybe a couple like that as well facing them. Coffee tables? What do you reckon? I think coffee tables, because, you know, students like to be kind of dignified and refined when they come to enjoy their coffee in their common room, you know? We'll give them we don't need a library shelf. We'll give them a bookshelf. Can I have the bookshelf, please? Thank you. Right in between them, I think. Not in the corner. The corner's kind of... We need that space for people to kind of bypass each other and all the rest of it. I mean, it is fairly awkward. In reality, if this was an actual space, it would be a pain in the arse to walk through. But for now, I think it's fine. Then down here, in this section of the common room, we're going to get some arcade cabinets, okay? Because students do love to play some arcade games, as I'm sure you know. Maybe 3? No, we'll just get 2 for now. And then I think a ping pong table is where it's at this summer, you know? Especially as a ping pong table kind of... I don't think it requires quite as much space, perhaps. You know what, let's get rid of one of these arcade machines. There we go. They've got a single arcade machine, a ping pong table. Oh, look at this! He's sitting and having a little read. You see? That's exactly what I'm talking about, you know? Hughes, he grabbed a book, came out, grabbed a coffee, sat and had a little read in our new common room area. That was perfect. I'm really impressed with that, okay? Oh, shit, I forgot to put the serving table in. Fuck! You, go away. Right, we're going to redo this slightly, okay? I think we're going to make this kind of hipster, all right? We're going to have benches on one side of the tables and then chairs on the other, okay? I don't know if it will... You know, it might look shit. I don't care. We're just going to try it because there's a lot of places that do that. You know, you'll have like fancy seating on one side and like wooden chairs on the other, and like somebody sitting in like a fucking lawn chair, perhaps like on the end of the table, like can't even reach their dinner because they're so far back. You know, that kind of thing. But it's just the way it goes. Okay. Now I know I've created like a little blockade here, but that's absolutely fine. People can still get in and out, and that's at the end of the day, that is the only thing I care about. Is that people can use the space, and that it's not just like, you know. Okay, I didn't dismantle it. It's not just, you know, a wasted kind of, or a blockade even, or people are having to like climb over the serving table to get out. But it kind of looks like people can still squeeze through that gap. Maybe we'll see. Like when the somebody called Balls has just sat in the chair. Wow. A construction worker just dismantled the chair from underneath Balls. He literally got under the Balls and like dismantled it just in like seconds. You know, he was there, he got in, he did his job, and he just left. Wow, he's a lingerie model apparently. I like it. That's beautiful. He stopped the tears virus or something. I don't know. That's I'm just skimming over it, you know. I'm missing out. Probably missing out some important information, but to me, he sounds like a hero. I'm pretty proud to have him in our village. But yeah, there's our like... I think that is a pretty suitable canteen/common room for the college students, don't you? Like, do you think that works? I'm kind of pleased with it, honestly. We've also got the staff room over here, of course, and then there's the kitchen, which is going to provide all of our food for the college. How do we look at that stuff? Is it in logistics? Food distribution. There we go. Okay, yeah. That's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to occur. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty. It's all working. It's all working perfectly. You know, it's even kind of divided by the power lines almost. You know, I think this house, maybe this house as well, but this one's going down here. This house especially, like all of these houses are on the same power grid as the college canteen, where they're going to get their munchies and their dinner, which is kind of cool. I like that. All right, that makes me pretty happy. But yeah, I guess the last thing to do up here is to do something with this space, okay? Now, I don't know what we should be doing here, because it's kind of a weird space. I feel like we should just make like a little outdoor seating area where people can come like out of the hospital, perhaps, if they just want a breath of fresh air, you know, away from... you know what, let's do that. I think that'll look nice. We're going to get some bushes in to act as natural fences, as we often do, because where are they? Flowers? What did I use before? I can't remember. I think it's just pot plants, wasn't it? It was over here. Yeah, we just use bushy pot plants. That's absolutely fine. We're going to use these ones, okay? Because these remind me of the kind of pot plants that you actually the kind of bushes that you actually get, you know, at places like hospitals. So yeah, we're just going to scatter all of these around here, okay? And we'll even it up to what do you reckon? Screw it. You know what? Let's go the full quad, shall we? We'll make sure that the helicopter pad is kind of separated from all of this, and we'll put them under the windows, because I don't think they'll be tall enough to actually block the windows. I'm fairly sure these are low pot plants. You know, they're high enough that people don't necessarily want to walk over them or around them, etc. You know. Then we need to get some concrete tiles in this mother, because people need to know that this is a place that they can actually walk to. Okay, so we're gonna put concrete tiles all the way along like that. Kind of tempted to put them here as well. Probably just a waste of space, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's leave it like that. I think that's. I like the way this looks currently. Like I said, it's going to be a beautiful little outdoor seating area. Okay, it's going to be a haven from like the beeps of all the medical equipment and stuff that you get in the hospital. It's going to be somewhere that, you know, patients just can come and have a moment, because everybody needs to have a moment from now and then. You know, it's just one of those things that it's in human nature. I think everybody likes to have a little moment to themselves. You know, have a little think, have a little ponder. Like me personally, I like to think about like ideas for the games and stuff that I like to work on in my spare time, things like that. You know, I find I get my best ideas when I'm just kind of sat thinking to myself. I don't know about you. Like maybe it's just me. Maybe other people share my sentiment. I don't know. You could leave a comment and let me know, perhaps. So I know I'm not crazy, or at least entirely crazy. We're going to get some flowers down, and definitely some lights as well. We're going to put a light between that bench. We're going to put a light. Can I put a light there? Install light. Okay, it looks like we can put a light under the tree. That's interesting. Okay, I can go with that. And I think we'll put a light on either side of the entrance as well, just to make sure it is really nicely lit, so that we can see what the hell we're doing at the end of the day. We're going to put one there. I think that'll do. I think that's perfect. Okay, now where are the flowers? Let's get some pretty flowers down here, so people can come out and go, my, what a mighty fine flower garden this place has. And I will say yes, thank you. I've been tending to it personally. You know, I like to use the same methodology I use when I'm trimming my pubes, because I find that's the best way to I don't do that. Sorry, I really don't do that. Just ignore me. I'm just joking. Okay, I'm being silly. You know, I don't. I mean, maybe I do that, but not like in public. I mean, maybe kind of in public, and maybe when my neighbour's watching, but not like on a regular basis or anything. I mean, only like once every week or something. You know, it's not that regular. But I want to put something in here. I'm going to put metal floor in here. Okay, I don't like the way it looks currently. I want it to look like a utility room. I think we've done that elsewhere. We did do that in there. We haven't done it down here. I'm going to do it down here. Okay, I think this room is pretty much finished, to be honest with you. We can't do anything else with that space. We've done a wonderful job with the storage locker. Storage warehouse, I guess. It's the only place that I think concrete floor actually suits. That's the thing. Because it is the kind of place that you would just have a massive concrete floor. And it would probably just be painted brown like that. But there we go. Like, we've got a nice little space here, which is kind of, it's next to the utility room, but that's absolutely fine. It doesn't matter. It's for patients. Maybe the odd college student, you know, if they want to come round and kind of sneak into this garden and maybe have themselves a sneaky little doobie, perhaps away from prying eyes. Before we finish up, I'm going to fence off this little corridor bit as well. What's the best way to do that? Probably pot plants again, isn't it? I mean, we could put the fence bushes down. You know what? Let's do it. Those work quite nicely in this situation, actually. This is probably the only situation we've had where these fence bushes work, because when you do that, it just looks ridiculous. Okay, we're never going to do that. All right. I think I did it once, and I think I regretted it. And yeah. So next time we come back, I think we're going to have to start building some houses again. I'm thinking we're going to build some. I want to call them family houses. Okay, houses which have like 2 bedrooms. You know, 2 bedrooms and a room and a bathroom, all of that kind of stuff. So they're going to be a little bit bigger than the ones we've done already, but they're still going to be pretty poor. So they're not going to have any of the other fancy things. They're just going to have the basic like TV, radio, weights bench, sofa setup. Okay, but thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed like the construction of the community college and the rest of Morningwood as well. Because like I said, I'm really enjoying how this place looks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, come and join us in Discord, and follow me on Twitter as well. And I will see you in the next video.